545. Woo! That's what I'm talking about, buddy.
There we go.
It's gonna rip up. I see it.
All right, you see the attire. I am deadlift down to the socks and I'm excited. Today we're trying something brand spanking new. I'm doing 3-inch block pulls. So basically deadlifting, but the weights will be elevated on 3-inch blocks, making it higher up your shins, really working the lockout portion of your deadlift. Now, I've done 6-inch block pulls before, which are really high. That brings it close to my knees. And you guys all saw that I'm actually weaker off a 6-inch block than I am off the floor. So I can pull more from a regular deadlift than I can off 6-inch blocks. That's how weak my lockout is. What I found is my issue is when I pull from the floor, I'm very fast off the floor. I pop it right off the ground, right until I get to about my knees, and then my sticking point hits. But when I do pull it off the floor, that speed off the floor gives me enough momentum to push through my sticking point and I can make it through the lockout, even if the lockout's a little bit slow. Whereas when I start from 6-inch blocks, I'm starting dead weight right in my weak point, smack dab in the middle of my weak point, and I don't have that momentum from off the floor to help me bust through it, and it ends up making me very weak. I can only pull about 525 off of 6-inch blocks. So, today we'll either go one of two ways. I'm a little excited for this. 3-inch blocks are obviously much closer to the ground. So if all goes well, I'll still be close enough to the ground where I can get some of my off the ground speed in there to push me through that sticking point. And because they're 3-inch blocks, it'll be less range of motion. And if all goes well, I'll either be able to pull about what I can pull off the ground. It'll give us a good idea of where I'm pulling off the ground anyway, because I've not pulled off the ground since my last meet. Or, you know, best case scenario, pipe dream, knock on wood, I can pull more than I can pull off the ground, and that'd be grand. Those who have very strong lockouts do pull more weight off 3-inch blocks than they pull off the ground, obviously. The other way this could end up going is the same way 6-inch blocks went, and I end up just being weaker off of these blocks than I am off the ground. Either way, it's something new and something that gives me the potential to lift a lot, so I'm very, very excited regardless. It's go time. Ooh. Pre-workout time. Tomorrow, baby. Tomorrow. Oh yeah, we got the Okie bar now.
Oh yeah.
What are you doing today?
Wait, we just gotta finish up the set so we can get out of here.
We're using Thor.
Oh my goodness, we have a log. We have a strongman log. That is so cool.
He's using it for curls.
He's using it for curls.
What do you do with that?
That right there.
The guy who plays the mountain.
Oh gosh, no.
Woo!
CrossFit is a class.
I do actually.
So these bumper plates are 3 inches exactly, perfect for our 3-inch blocks. When warming up for a strength exercise, I recommend you focus on exploding fast every single rep, even during your warm-ups. That's why I walk up to 135 and execute it as if it's a 1-rep max for me. This will acclimate your body into moving fast and explosively when you actually get to the heavy weight. It's all about priming your body so it's not shocked when the big weight comes up.
My lockout. So I'm curious to show. Because with the 6 inches, I put about 100.
Yeah.
I haven't pulled that, putting anything out there right now. Because whatever he's doing is working. You don't want to let your competition know. I mean, fast and easy. Fast and easy. Let's go. There.
Fast and easy. Bam. Believe in the power of Thor. 545, 3-inch block pull. You ready for it, brah?
Yeah.
Let's do it.
Come on, Nick.
You got it, buddy.
This angle's hard for me. 3 inches is that sticking.
That's what I'm talking about, buddy.
There we go. Little side note, the adjustments I made that second attempt was I brought my feet in closer, opened my knees up a little bit wider so I could get my glutes closer to the bar, and I kept my hips in a more natural position. So when it comes to black poles and new movements like this, a lot of it's technique more than it is your actual strength. Enter Ricky, who's weighing in the 150s right now, pulling close to 500.
565. I think it's gonna rip up. You got it.
So as you saw, we finished off top set with 545 pounds off the 3-inch blocks. Went up pretty fast. So I gave 565 a try. And it came off the blocks really fast for the first few inches. And I didn't lock it out, as you saw. So I'm not sure, honestly, if it was legitimately just like technique cracking and I wasn't good for it. It could have potentially been just like, you know, weakness in my glutes, not able to get my hips forward enough. Could have been a legit weakness in my lockout, because that's right where my lockout sticking point is. But at the same time, the first few inches that it came off the blocks were fast. And in my opinion, looking back at the footage, that was faster than a weight you can't get should come up. So I don't know if it was an actual weakness or if it was just me psyching myself out again. You guys know I have that fear of deadlifts from snapping my back up, and that sticking point is right where that back snap happened 2 years ago. So I've gotten over a lot of that fear, as you guys have seen, but I really don't know if it was me kind of giving up without realizing it and just letting go of it, or if it legitimately was a weak point. But regardless, I still pulled up to 545, which is around the neighborhood of my off the floor max. I don't know where my off the floor max is right now. I haven't tried it in ages, but it's in that neighborhood of mid 500s at least. This is just like a badass shot. I can totally see this being like the banner of Ocean State's Facebook page. Like the axle bar, the log, the heavy dumbbells behind it. I like it. All right, so we finish up black poles. The erectors are feeling fried right now, in a good way, of course. Not like any of these tweaks, just like they feel very sore, like they're very well worked. So now we're squatting after deadlifts, which is not usual, and it's very challenging. So we're gonna do 80%, 8 sets of 3, and I'm gonna still try to keep it beltless despite feeling like jello. We're gonna see how it goes. The only difference I predict is the speed won't be there like it usually is with this weight, but not a huge deal. And this is the first time squatting with the old Texas bar too. Mewtwo.
Mewtwo. Jigglypuff. Hey man.
Oh man.
Probably felt hard, but form looks clean.
Oh man, it took a lot of focus.
Yeah. Take like a 20, 15 or 20 pound weight and put on the side thing.
Oh yeah.
Go slow. Slow mechanism. Right it! Nice!
Alright, so 365 beltless. Feeling real heavy and slow after all those heavy deadlifts. So, going for efficiency here, we're gonna drop it down to 315. Make the reps a little bit faster, a little bit cleaner.
Easy. Nice step. There you go.
Yeah, that feels a whole lot better after.
That is moving nice. Moving nice. Give me that Super Saiyan God speed. Come on, Nick. Bigger, faster, stronger. Come on.
This way, come on.
Efficiency.